until he saw the petal-shaped birthmark on the girl's shoulder. The arrogant devil lawyer finally realized the girl he had worked so hard to send to prison was actually his biological daughter whom he had been searching for over 20 years. It turned out that 20 years ago, on a completely ordinary day, the man was walking down the street with his daughter, but in the instant his view was blocked by a passerby. His precious daughter vanished without a trace. He fell into unbearable guilt and grief. In the years that followed, he made money frantically, winning cases for the powerful and wealthy, donating all his fees to the Bring Children Home Foundation, hoping his daughter would one day return to his side. But after more than 2 decades, he had helped countless children reunite with their families. Yet there was still no news of his own daughter. Just when he was nearly in despair, the richest man came to him for help, hoping this undefeated devil lawyer could defend his son in court, and promising that if they won, he would use the most advanced AI missing person database at his disposal to help locate the daughter's whereabouts. It turned out that just a week earlier, the arrogant rich heir was partying in a bar, where he spotted the girl working part-time as a waitress. He deliberately picked up a drink spiked with drugs, trying to make the girl serve it to a customer and then drink it herself. He knew she still needed $2,000 to pay for her mother's medical treatment, and used that to threaten her, telling her if she didn't drink it she'd lose her job. Thinking of her gravely ill mother, the girl had no choice but to drink. The effects soon began to set in, and she was forced into a sexual encounter with the rich heir. Afterwards she chose to report it, but the heir's father fabricated the truth, claiming the girl had deliberately approached his son for money, and after deciding the payment was too small, accused him of a crime out of spite. The lawyer was deceived by the richest man's words, believing the son was innocent, and was determined to make the girl pay a heavy price. He had no idea the girl was his long-lost daughter, but the rich heir still stirred up trouble, tracking the girl down and roughing her up, unaware she was his lawyer's daughter. When the girl's family heard that the heir had hired the devil lawyer, they completely lost hope. Faced with the heir's vile behavior, the girl angrily grabbed a wine bottle to fight back, but the heir arrogantly dared her to hit him. At that moment the lawyer arrived on the scene, worried that the brainless heir would cause more trouble. He told him to leave first, but before leaving, the heir threatened the girl with her mother's life, forcing her to confess in court. Only then did he leave with his men. Under this pressure, the girl could only admit to the accusations in front of the lawyer, and beg him to spare her mother, not knowing she was acting out of desperation. The lawyer mistook it for a guilty conscience, coldly telling her she had brought this on herself, and that he would defend justice, making sure she paid the price she deserved. Just then, his assistant called, saying the database search had locked onto the target, and that in just one more day, they could find his missing daughter. Overjoyed by the news, the lawyer swore to win the case, to repay the richest man's kindness, unaware he would regret today's decision for the rest of his life. Soon it was the day of the trial. The lawyer presented a bank transfer record, accusing the girl of scamming the rich heir, and claimed bar staff could testify that they never heard her call for help that night. His words were sharp, painting the girl as a greedy con artist, with the evidence seemingly irrefutable. She was sentenced on the spot to 3 years in prison, and faced a massive fine. Thinking the matter had come to an end, the lawyer accidentally noticed the petal-shaped birthmark on her shoulder, exactly the same as his daughter's. Shocked beyond measure, he hurriedly spoke up to stop everything,